Garfield doing this.
Dude, this is hilarious. Tell that to Sally Field. She's phoning that performance in. No! Hell no! You.
Button. I don't know.
What do you want me to do? I'm gonna say f you to our audience on the Patreon?
I guess you are now.
All right. Agree to disagree, or agree or disagree. I don't understand why we always say agree to disagree. It's always agree or disagree.
Agree or disagree.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
You still having a good time?
I'm
You're
having a great
exhausted
time.
yet? Okay, great. I'm thrilled to hear that.
This is one of
This
my
is where
favorite
we're gonna get
games.
murdered.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
How do you win this game?
You don't, but
Okay,
this is
okay.
a great way to engineer
Gotcha.
conflict.
Gotcha.
You're gonna hear some opinions you don't know. We're gonna hear some
fired up.
opinions we don't know.
I have 4, 9, 14. I've got almost 20, so
Great.
it's got a lot.
Let's
Let's
try and
go.
use all of them.
Ready?
Yep.
Yep.
DC has a brighter future than Marvel.
Oh yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Agree.
Agree. Oh, he's thinking about it.
He's a Blue Beetle guy.
Agree.
Yeah. And I will say, I did not love Quantumania. I give it a 5 out of 10. I will say that after the after credit scene of Quantumania, I was like, oh, I am so excited for the future of Marvel.
Yeah.
But with James Gunn at the helm and all the properties announced, it's so much more exciting to be a DC fan.
Yeah. I think it kind of comes down to like, yeah, the MCU has obviously they have a proven track record. They have the X-Men and the mutants and the Fantastic Four, and I think that's when they'll really like start to like ascend again, is when they introduce like the MCU version of the X-Men and stuff. But like we've already seen in like the cinematic sense, we've already seen a great Iron Man, we've already seen a great Captain America, Thor, Spider-Man, and their arcs mapped out over a 10-year multiple film saga. We haven't necessarily seen that with Superman, Batman, the entire Justice League.
Agreed.
Have we gotten great iterations of those characters? Yes, but we haven't seen them in a well-oiled machine to pump out cinematic movies that are all interconnected over the course of a decade or more.
You're absolutely correct. Yeah, what a great, thoughtful, insightful answer. Love it.
Indiana Jones 5 will be amazing. 3, 2, 1.
Agree.
Disagree. Agree.
Yeah.
Agree.
What's your beef?
I mean,
bro?
just because of Crystal Skull.
You're the worst, man. You
I'm
don't
not the
trust
worst.
James Mangold. You need to see Ford v Ferrari.
I love Ford v Ferrari.
Okay, and you love Logan.
Yeah.
So then shut the f up.
Okay, well,
In Mangold we trust.
Mangold is a goat. Yeah, love Mangold.
Spider-Man 3 is better than The Amazing Spider-Man 2. 3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Agree.
Disagree.
Agree.
Screw you.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the worst Spider-Man movie.
Hell
Absolutely not.
It's a mess.
Hell no.
It's a disaster.
Hell no.
How you
Hell
guys
no.
look? I get it. It's got great scenes. It's great this. It's great that. He's great. Their chemistry is great. Whatever. 80% of that movie is the Roosevelt parents side plot.
The goods in that movie, the highs in that movie are better than the highs of Spider-Man 3.
And they both suffer from
you're wrong.
They both suffer from the same problem of like the movies are over
Being a mess,
convoluted
yes,
and
correct.
have too much in them.
Yes.
Yes.
But like the good in the Amazing Spider-Man
Yes.
2, the swinging scenes, the action scenes,
You guys-
the way the movie looks visually, the performances for Andrew Garfield and Gwen
There's
Stacy.
no Andrew Garfield doing this.
Dude, this is hilarious.
I actually thought that was hilarious. I don't know how
yeah.
I never knew, like when I watched the movie as a kid, I never knew how people
I mean,
hated
but it's
that.
just
Or,
like it's kind of cringe.
It's hilarious. You're tripping.
It's funny.
They nailed.
in Spider-Man 2, there's another montage scene in Spider-Man 2, and people never made fun of that.
That's correct.
Where he's like eating the hot dog.
Rain is falling on my head. Also, the high between the two films, the best scene in either film is the Sandman scene, where he is willing himself back to life after being turned into sand from the super collider from seeing his daughter in the locket. That is the best scene between the two movies. And
I don't know.
Absolutely. And the music and
not
everything.
even the best scene in Spider-Man 3.
You're out of your mind.
The scene where Spidey is willing himself to go back out and be Spidey while listening to his dead girlfriend's valedictorian speech is way more emotionally impactful than a sand person reaching for a locket.
You're
Frick
out of
off.
your
And Aunt
And
May,
what about the
Aunt May subtly telling him and talking to him about how she lost Uncle Ben, and how she's
And
like
she doesn't get rid of his stuff. She just puts it in a better place.
exactly.
Good stuff.
What about the symbiote scene? What about the church scene? That is one of the best scenes page to screen.
That's a fantastic scene. That's a fantastic scene.
I don't love Topher Grace's.
I love Spider-Man 3.
Venom.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
But TASM I'm taking that over.
No way.
I'm taking that over.
No way.
100%.
Also, we get the
The
greatest,
friendly neighborhood montage.
the greatest comic book adaptation of all time is in Spider-Man 3. He's also in Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2, but that is J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson. Is the greatest comic book casting of all time.
It's true.
It's fair. Captain America is better looking than Thor.
Like the actor?
Yeah, Chris Evans is better looking than
3,
Chris
2,
Hemsworth.
1, disagree.
I'm a big Chris Evans guy.
I'm gonna disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Chris
is
Evans ain't bad looking, but it's Thor's a god. Chris
yeah, I'm a
Hemsworth is
big
a
Chris
god.
Evans guy, but that's fine.
The Boys TV show. Have you seen it?
Yes.
The Boys TV show is better than any Marvel show.
Oh my god.
Does this include Daredevil?
Ooh, we can make it whichever one we want.
Okay.
I'm thinking mainly Disney Plus shows, but we can have that discussion.
My answer is the same.
I think mine is too. 3, 2,
You're
1.
a real son of a bitch.
Yo. Oh, shot.
He hasn't seen The Boys.
Loki, WandaVision, Daredevil.
All
Oh,
not as good.
She-Hulk, Hawkeye.
Do not look me
Miss
in the eyes
Marvel.
right now. No. Don't look at me.
I watched
look
an
at me. I
episode
don't,
of
I'm not
The
gonna look
Boys.
at you.
I was over it.
No, I can't look at
No,
you.
dude, you
Dude,
gotta
the
watch
comics
the
are
whole
bad. There's
thing,
no
bro.
way the show is that good.
Hey,
The show is infinitely better than the comics.
I believe you,
Everyone
but
says that.
I don't. Look, and I've seen the clips. Anthony Starr is great. Everything like that.
Yeah,
Anthony
Homelander,
Starr-
Butcher,
Anthony Starr is the greatest
villain.
villain in any
Period.
superhero project all time.
Oh yeah.
Over Heath Ledger's Joker.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I was looking at him.
Over Thanos, over Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. I'm taking Homelander as a better villain than all of them.
I don't know if I would say all that, but he's up there.
Yeah.
The Boys is
Homelander is the best villain.
Yeah.
I
in a
guess I gotta
superhero
watch
project.
The
The
Boys.
fact that you looked into my eyes and said She-Hulk, some 8-episode spin-off
She-Hulk is great.
bullcrap.
I enjoy She-Hulk.
She-Hulk is great.
Working.
She-Hulk is
I
fantastic.
want to ask you,
It's
did you
not as
watch
good as
it
The
as it
Boys.
came out, episode to episode?
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't. This is your job, so that makes sense. I didn't. I waited because it got so much hate, and then I watched all of it. I binged all of it in like 2 days after. They should have released it all at once. It wouldn't have gotten nearly as much hate.
I think so too.
it
I
would
think so too.
because
I think a lot of the Disney Plus shows would have benefited a lot more if they were just released all at once.
absolutely correct. The only one that isn't that way, and I know you're going to agree with me here, is WandaVision. WandaVision was correct to release week to week.
Yeah.
The WandaVision era, now this is a hot take. I got murdered for this on the internet. I like WandaVision better than Endgame.
I enjoy WandaVision a lot, not more than Endgame.
No, I feel you, and I get that I'm in the minority there, but I fucking loved WandaVision. Week to I was out of the MCU
it was
after
an experience
Endgame,
week to
and
week.
that brought me right back in. That was as in all the theory videos, all the Mephisto stuff. Everything was amazing week to week. When Evan Peters showed up at the door, I shit my pants.
Ralph Boner is the worst decision the MCU
Yeah.
has ever made in the history of the company.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a
they
poor
should have
decision.
seen that coming.
Yeah.
Loki is the best MCU show.
Are we considering Daredevil?
No.
Right.
3, 2, 1.
Agree.
Agree. Very nice.
I agree.
Awesome.
I love Loki.
Love Loki.
You want to give me a clink for that?
And-
where's your water bottle? Clink us with your water bottle.
They-
There we go. Nice.
we need to get another mug.
Yeah, we need a guest mug.
Or guess. Well, that's gonna be gross. We need to get a different mug
wash
for
it.
everybody. We'd get you a Superman mug.
Hell yeah.
Who would get? We get Straw Hat a Pixar mug.
You do already have the villain mug.
I know,
The
that's true.
symbiote. All right. Loki has more Riz than Tony Stark.
Wrong.
3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Loki's the man.
Disagree.
What are these questions? Give us some, man. You're giving us nothing.
Oh, I thought that one was good. Loki gets himself as a girl.
That's true. That's kind of weird.
That's Riz.
All
That's
right,
weird
let's
Riz. Rocket Raccoon will not die in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Wow.
3, 2,
Wow.
Fat agree.
Wow. You don't think he will die?
I think it's a misdirect.
No. Dude, when an entire marketing campaign is centered around this character is clearly gonna die.
Yeah.
This character is
Yeah.
gonna die.
Fake out.
Be ready, because this character is gonna
I think-
die.
I think
Like
something
Civil
very-
they're
War.
not gonna
Like
die.
Civil War.
I think
like
something-
with
Yeah.
Rhodey.
Yeah.
I think something's gonna happen.
Yeah,
to him.
exactly.
Something really bad, like he gets separated from the Guardians, or Drax dies, or
I
something
think
like
Drax
that.
and Star-Lord are dying.
Yeah.
Drax is dead. You think they're gonna kill Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
He makes so much money.
I don't think Chris Pratt is gonna come back to the MCU if James Gunn and the rest of the Guardians aren't involved.
Yeah.
Drax is dead as.
Drax is dead.
I think it'd be hilarious if they killed him in like the first 10 minutes too. Because
Drax?
we all
Yo.
know he's dead. Like I think that'd be crazy.
I don't know if that would
they
be
did
funny, but
No, I just think it'd be like, dude, the fans would go nuts. I'm always rooting for them to do shit to piss everybody off.
I mean, you must have liked Multiverse of Madness.
No, Multiverse of Madness is a disaster.
They killed Reed Richards like 10 seconds in.
That's my favorite scene in the movie.
Yo!
Let me tell you. Let's talk about this because this is something nobody likes the Illuminati. It makes no sense to me. They are exactly what they're supposed to be in that movie. Everybody's like, how is he the smartest person in the world if he gives away the secret on how to beat him?
I think that's a dumb argument.
Yeah, he's supposed to do that. He's supposed to be an idiot. They are supposed to be way too cocky and over their skis. Their whole attitude is, we're better than everybody else because we dominated Thanos. We're good. Nobody died in our universe. We know everybody's universe. Your universe 616. We're 838. We've got everything. We're this. We're that. They think they're God. They think there's no way in hell that anybody can beat them. That is the point.
Nah.
Absurd. You're absurd. And
Look,
do you think John Krasinski should be the MCU Reed Richards? I do not.
That is the first. Okay, that's a separate conversation. The first time Reed Richards is introduced to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you know how fans are going to react. You know how highly anticipated fans have been awaiting for this character to finally come to the MCU.
Especially if you cast John Krasinski as that.
Who is like one of the most popular fan casts of all time.
Yep.
And then to kill him like 2 minutes later, like that is crazy.
You're setting the tone. You're like, these guys are idiots. I loved that. Loved that.
He finds very weird things to explain bad things and then uses that as a reason to like
another
it.
thing too is that like I loved Wanda as a character, or I still love Wanda as a character. But bro, when she kills Patrick Stewart's Professor X, bro, like that, like I've loved that man and that character for so long that there's whiplash. There's like, whoa.
No, I like the scene.
I might not be able to support you
not for the same reason, but Marvel has lost its charm. 3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Look, I gotta explain this.
Yeah, let's hear
boy.
it.
I gotta explain this.
He agrees.
Let's hear it.
I gotta explain this.
Yeah.
Because when you say Marvel has lost its charm, what the first thing that comes to my mind is like the way we experienced the MCU for its first entire Infinity Saga. Like the next saga could be fantastic. It could be even better than the Infinity Saga, but nothing is as good as the first time when you experienced it for the first time.
Here's why I said disagree. I agree with you completely. I said disagree because the statement was Marvel has lost its charm. I think it's lost some of its charm. I don't think it's lost all of its charm. I think we still have some stuff to look forward to.
True.
We still have TV shows. Shang-Chi was good. No Way Home was good. It's still got moments of goodness, and with Kang and, like you said, Fantastic Four and X-Men, we still have some stuff to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's been as good or necessarily will be as good as, like you said, the first viewing and experience of the Infinity Saga, which means it's lost some of its charm, but not all of it, which is why I said disagree.
I actually think they, like, if done right, I think there's like a higher potential for Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars to be even better than Infinity War and Endgame.
Hopefully.
I agree. Like the thing is like I would have said yes, agree to that answer pre-Quantumania, and like I said, I don't like Quantumania, but the after credit scenes were like and Secret Invasion looks phenomenal.
Oh, Secret Invasion looks great.
I've been saying this since day one, since they showed all of the trailers and announced all of the shows. It seems that the only shows they put any money or care into have always been WandaVision, Loki, and Secret Invasion. Every other show looks like shit.
Dude, I've been saying this for the longest time. I don't trust Disney Plus because like the production quality just like is not the same.
It's so inconsistent.
It's not the same.
I love She-Hulk. Like I love it. It was my favorite thing the MCU did last year. It looks awful. Like the CGI looks terrible.
No.
In Miss Marvel, there is a scene that looks as bad as the 2001 Spider-Man movie where Green Goblin throws the grenades and they all turn to skeletons. There's a skeleton scene in Miss Marvel that looks that bad. Like Moon Knight, the CGI consistent. Khonshu looked bad. The crocodile lady looked terrible. The hippopotamus looked good, but everybody else looked bad. But Secret Invasion, every trailer looks.
Oh yeah.
Like the CGI looks great.
Yeah.
The CGI in the She-Hulk trailers look bad.
With Secret Invasion, there's not a lot of CGI. You know, because the scrolls are actually like practical.
They're practical. You're right.
Effects.
That's such a good point. I didn't think about that.
So
see, I learn something new every day.
Less CGI.
Yeah. Like Blue Beetle.
Looks amazing.
Exactly.
Rubber.
Yo, nah. That's one of the greatest superhero suits ever.
No.
Hell yeah.
No. I could name you.
Hell yeah.
I could name you 30 easily off the top of my head that are better.
Give me 5 that are better than the Blue Beetle suit.
TASM 2.
Oh, another thing that's great about that movie.
Yeah, best suit. It is the best suit. TASM 2.
Best love story.
Best love story.
Swinging
Best
scene.
performances.
Yep. Yeah, it's fine.
Best performance. Tell that to Dane DeHaan. Tell that to Jamie Foxx. Tell that to Sally Field. She's phoning that performance in.
No! Hell no! Hell no, bro!
Gosh, you cannot.
The scene where her and Peter are in the bedroom and she's like, "You're my boy. You're my boy," because she doesn't want to tell him the truth.
Oh, good point.
You're gonna tell me she phoned it in, bro?
Phoned it in.
That performance right there is better than any performance in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
You're out of your mind.
That's such
You're
a good
out
point.
of your mind.
Andrew kills it. Emma Stone kills it. It's so good.
Every Iron Man suit looks better than Blue Beetle.
Hell no. No way.
Well, Iron Man 1 for sure.
Okay.
All right, I don't even have to do
2.
CGI.
You said 30. Dude, we're asking for 5.
Bro, you guys aren't letting me finish. TASM 2. I don't like the TASM 1 suit, but it looks better. The fucking Iron Man 1 suit, the Mark 1 suit in Iron Man 1, the Mark 2 suit in Iron Man 1, the Mark 3 suit in Iron Man 1. Give me every Thor suit. Every Thor suit has been phenomenal. Give me Wanda. Give me Scarlet Witch in WandaVision. Give me Scarlet Witch in Multiverse of Madness. Give me every Doctor Strange suit. Give me...
Dude, no way.
Give me every Spider-Man suit. Give me Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, obviously. Give me the Homecoming suit. Give me the hoodie suit. Give me Dude, you're out of your mind.
Dude.
Give me the final suit in No Way Home isn't great. Give me the Green Goblin suit in No Way Home with the hood and the rips and all that. Like, give me all of these. I could go forever.
I think you've given me out of that. I heard like 2 or 3 that are like maybe.
You're out of your fucking mind. What about the Daredevil suit?
I think most of the ones you mentioned are like on the same plane, but not necessarily better.
Crazy.
All right, Phase 1 is the worst phase of the MCU. 3, 2, 1. Disagree. You cannot. Thank you. Disagree. You cannot disagree with this. You cannot agree with this.
I do.
When the Avengers is right there.
Avengers is great. Avengers is a top 5 MCU. No, it's a top 6 or 7 MCU movie.
Phase 4 has Quantumania. It has Thor: Love and Thunder. It has Multiverse of Madness.
It also has Loki.
You're going to talk about
and
the TV
WandaVision
shows.
and She-Hulk and Hawkeye and Miss Marvel. Not to mention No Way Home.
Yeah, but
I'd take Phase 4 over Phase 1. I would.
So then what phase do you
y'all are
think is the worst?
tripping.
You can't tell me it's Phase 2.
Phase 2 has Iron Man 3, which drops off a little bit.
When I think of Phase 2, I think of
Phase 2 has Guardians and Winter Soldier.
Bro, I know, but it also has Dark World and Iron Man 3, which are regarded by most as like the worst of those franchises.
Phase 1 started off the MCU in a way no cinematic franchise.
And I don't think I don't think
it.
Phase 1 and Phase 4 are comparable because Phase 4 has more content than the entire first 3 phases combined.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Holy shit. They're doing too much.
James Gunn.
Also, Quantumania is Phase 5, you jackass.
Yeah, I wasn't
Fuck
sure
you.
about that.
We get so many comments about that. We're gonna cut my thing.
Yeah. James Gunn will make the best Superman movie ever. 3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Agree.
I'm gonna say disagree because we haven't seen anything that has proven that. And
I trust him.
The Christopher Reeve movies, man.
Yes.
The Christopher Reeve movies are great, but just all the posts he's made about Superman and how personal this movie is to him and everything like that, I trust him completely.
It gives me high hopes, but as a DC fan, I'm skeptical.
And
I gotta be skeptical.
No, I feel you, but for him to walk in immediately and say, all right, Henry Cavill, you're fired, tells me that he knows everything he needs to know about Superman.
Yo.
Yeah.
That's a crazy
Don't even
statement.
open that can of worms.
Henry Cavill's a bum. He's a terrible Superman. I'd tell him to his face.
You're crazy.
He's great in Mission Impossible 6.
You're insane.
This is great.
Yo,
But
you're insane,
No,
bro.
he's a terrible Superman.
Okay, like take away the way his character was written, which even I still like the way his character was written in particular. But as an actor, you don't think he could have played a great Superman as an actor?
He looks it. But I have said this a million times and I will continue to say it. If you are a actor and you are given bad writing and bad direction and you're bad, it's also on you. I'm tired of people.
I don't think he's bad though.
Oh, he is. I just don't understand this argument that it's like he always says to me, well, look at what he was given, his director Zack Snyder, all this stuff. But like Ian McDermott, Ewan McGregor are great in the Star Wars prequels where they were given awful writing and even worse direction.
No, I think Henry Cavill was fantastic. You don't think he was good in the Snyder Cut? You don't think he was good in Man of
Yes.
Steel?
Thank you.
He is best in the Snyder Cut, but it's
That is Superman, bro.
it's
Yep.
That is
no,
Superman.
he's not Superman in the Snyder Cut,
Dude,
When,
No way.
when he's walking down the hallway and he's hearing both of his dads talk to him, and everything in his life has led him to this one moment
No.
where now he's finally the Superman we all know and love.
Yep.
no.
Oh,
Let's hear it.
this is great. This is great. Guardians Volume 3 will be the best of the trilogy. 3, 2, 1. Disagree.
I've already said mine.
I'm gonna say agree.
Wow.
I've already said my.
I'm gonna say agree, and I say this.
And you say Guardians is a top 5 MCU movie, and you still think this is gonna be better?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes. Again, I just got high hopes for the movie, and I recently saw James Gunn speak in an interview talking about how he always mapped out this trilogy. Like the first one is about Peter's relationship with his mom. Second movie is about Peter's relationship with his dad, and now this movie is about all of the Guardians trying to like love themselves, and it's kind of like it's like a personal development like arc for the Guardians. And he says it all starts with Rocket. So I think the fact that
That's actually really cool.
they're leaning so hard into like the emotional side of things, and I think finality in the MCU is so important nowadays because like the MCU is always going to continue to keep going forward, but I think there are some points in time where characters should end. Scott Lang should have died in Ant-Man Quantumania. That should have been the end of the Ant-Man trilogy. That should have been the end of Ant-Man's story. Cassie Lang, we could for sure get more of her. Kang should have snapped his neck. He should have been dead. Probably Wasp too.
Wow.
Kang should have killed all of them.
Wow.
Besides Cassie.
Wow.
Would have been interesting. I'm not necessarily opposed to that.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Anakin, before becoming Vader, demolishes Luke. Let me know when everyone's ready.
I'm
Wait,
ready.
we're talking Return of the Jedi, Luke?
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
in a fight.
3, 2, 1. Agree.
I don't know if it's a demolishing,
That's what I'm saying.
but Prime Anakin, if he reached his peak, is like the strongest character
Yeah, all time.
Star Wars ever. And
time.
like a strong, like that character, Anakin, matches up with the strongest characters of other universes if he reaches prime.
Luke in Return of the Jedi doesn't have the amount of training that Anakin
yeah,
Also
does.
true.
I would say I don't like the word demolishes here. I think it would be a good fight. I think Anakin would beat Luke.
Anakin-
Yeah, I don't think it would demolish.
I think it'd f him up, but not that. Yeah.
Marvels 2, or the Marvels, will be very good.
Yeah.
That's all it is. 3, 2, 1. Agree.
Agree,
After
yeah.
that trailer, yeah, I'm hyped for it.
No,
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Soul was the best Pixar movie of the last 5 years. What else has Pixar come out with?
Turning Red, Lightyear.
Yeah. What? Like, what the heck?
All right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Agree.
Well,
Disagree.
what's your take on Soul?
I think it's the best Pixar movie of all time.
Whoa. So you're disagreeing because you're saying it's not just the best of the 5 years.
Not just in the past 5 years, all time.
Okay, wait.
I'd take
I'm
Soul.
sorry. It kinda-
Over Incredibles?
Over Incredibles.
Toy
over
Story.
Over
Toy Story 3?
Over Cars. Over Nemo. Over
Monsters,
Up,
Inc.
Over Monsters Inc. I love all of those films. Soul, I think, is the best.
Why?
The way the characters are written, the arcs of the characters, it's a very mature movie. I think it's the most
Yeah,
mature
yeah,
Disney
It's
movie.
great. I loved it, but
Yeah. And I like the fact that they went so mature with that movie in particular. Whereas like all of their other movies, like obviously they have themes that pertain to like adulthood and stuff that we can relate to, but they're also still very focused on like appealing to kids and like the younger audiences. Whereas like for Soul, they just went. It
Finding
felt,
Nemo is so mature.
yeah, I'm not. Look, I respect it. I love Soul. It's a top 10 Pixar movie for me, but I
very
like,
rewatchable too. Very rewatchable.
Soul's good.
let me
but-
tell you, the Knicks joke is so good.
Oh
The
yeah.
Knicks joke. Oh, we've been with that team for years.
I'm pretty
Hilarious.
sure they don't say that.
No, yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they don't drop an F-bomb in
Hey,
a
hey,
Pixar
hey. F you.
button. I don't know.
What do you want me to do? I'm gonna say f you to our audience on the Patreon.
I guess you are
I'm just
now.
gonna constantly scream at you, just obscenities until you lose your mind.
On the Patreon?
Yep.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, that'll be $10.
That's crazy. You're crazy.
Nah.
Yeah,
So
you're-
That is.
Soul Love. Look, and if it wasn't so drastically affected by the pandemic, and it actually got a full theatrical release where everyone was going to theaters, it would be regarded as one of the greatest.
I don't
That's
think so. I think it's a good movie. No one here is going to say it's a bad movie, but to say it's better than prime Pixar at the start, Incredibles, that's crazy.
I take yep.
Yeah, that's wow.
Over Coco.
That's I'm excellent. I'm thrilled we asked the question.
The X-Men series is more bad than good.
X2, Days of Future Past, First Class, Logan, Deadpool is 5. Those are 5 great movies. X-Men is fine. Last Stand, Wolverine,
Apocalypse.
Dark Phoenix. I'm missing another one.
Did you say First Class?
First Class is over here. Deadpool 2. Yeah.
Whoa, Deadpool 2 is a good movie.
Deadpool
3,
2 is bad.
2,
That's in the good hand.
1. I say
That it has more bad movies?
more bad than good. 3, 2, 1.
I disagree.
I disagree. I think it's close, but I think it's just a fun. It's fun.
Dude, when I watched the first Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine, like I loved it when I first watched it.
Yeah, but have you seen it now?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, over time,
It's
like
a disaster.
I think it's a nostalgia thing for me.
it's a nostalgia thing. Like I watched Batman and Robin, and I love that movie.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Even as a kid, I think I might look at that and be
No.
like, "This is kind of stupid."
Dude, that was like one of my favorite movies.
You know that's the
Batman Forever?
The creator of Batman. Batman and Robin was the
The last thing he saw.
movie he saw
Yo.
before he died.
That's insane.
He did not see the Dark Knight trilogy or anything to come out for that character after. Isn't that the saddest thing you've ever heard? He saw that movie and then he died.
Bro,
I would too if my
Arnold's
character was
Mr.
treated like
Freeze
that.
was too much for him, man.
Yeah.
The ice puns.
Tom's Spider-Man trilogy is better than Tobey's.
I'm nauseous.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Disagree. You're out of control. Alex.
That's disrespectful.
That is
When
disrespectful.
Homecoming came out, it was the best Spider-Man movie to have ever come out.
No.
Yeah.
I hate Homecoming is dog.
You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind.
And I say that being extra, but look, here's why
You're
Homecoming
out of your mind.
is doesn't compare to the Tobey movies, because the entire foundation of the character of Spider-Man is what he goes through, yet he still decides to be a hero. No matter the consequence he faces. In Homecoming,
He does that.
No, he doesn't.
he doesn't suffer one consequence in Homecoming besides losing his suit, and that's not even a consequence.
No, and he can't go to Homecoming. He constantly wants to be doing something in his regular life, and it's constantly taking away from him.
He wants to be a hero in the movie, bro. He's literally looking in school. Peter Parker, the kid who loves school, is in school looking at the clock, waiting to get out of school to go be a hero.
Spider-Man. He's constantly texting Happy. He's constantly trying to get Tony to come.
His attention.
Yep, get his attention.
Tony saves him multiple times in that movie.
Spider-Man doesn't do anything impressive in that movie except be saved by Iron Man.
The action, terrible. And I get that he was supposed to be a rookie. I get that he was supposed to, again, not be good at being
Boring
Spider-Man.
movie.
But just because the action is intentionally supposed to be doesn't make it anything other than
Yeah,
It's still
like,
shit.
I understand, like from a storytelling perspective, why it's bad.
yeah.
But it's still bad.
Yeah, and it's like when we found out that Michael Keaton was playing Vulture and we were gonna get a Vulture Spider-Man movie, I was thinking, yo, Web of Shadows, aerial combat, fight in the sky,
Oh,
where
yeah.
Peter's like web striking him.
Don't
But
get any of that.
No,
Vulture
he
beats
didn't even
himself-
throw.
Vulture beats
genuinely,
himself at the end.
This is a fact. I don't think he threw a punch in the whole movie. I think that's a fact.
Yeah. The only impressive thing he does is save the kids in the Washington Monument. That's the only thing he does. And then even at the end of that scene, he
What
like
about
is trying to be cool and then like falls.
What about the Rebel?
He pushes Rubble up.
That's a great scene. That's a
great
Rebel,
scene.
Rebel scene is a great scene.
Preach. All right.
Yeah, rest of the movie.
Toby's
Aunt May, such a non-factor in the whole film, just there for I don't know for just people to call her hot.
Yep.
So
Which
hot.
we did.
Yep.
All right. Oh, this is the last one. This is so stupid. Tow Mater is above average intelligence.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's an inside freaking disagree.
Agree. Average intelligence.
Tow Mater is above the intelligence of Alex Azor. We agree.
You're rude.
There you go.
Yeah. Wow. All right. So, golly, that was fun. All right, we done with agreed to disagree?
Yeah, we were done.